Welcome to All Things Podcast. I am very
My
excited to get this
voice.
podcast underway within 1 to 2 weeks. I will be
My
covering topics that range
voice.
from all things film to all
One
things
year of
music
this
to all things
podcast,
sport
man.
to
1
all
year of
things whatever
AT
you want.
Multimedia.
I
1
think you
year.
guys get the idea.
All things podcast.
I hope you guys are excited
Wow.
as I am.
My
All my
voice.
socials and podcast website are linked down below, so don't forget to check them out. And I will see you guys for All Things Podcast episode 1 within one
Bro,
to two
I
weeks.
remember doing
Take it
this.
easy,
I
guys,
sat
and
on
I'll
my
see
bed
you
and
soon.
recorded my voice with this. And I made this logo in Word, in a Word document. Bro, it just shows how much you can learn in just a year. Now I've got a mentor. I I'm I'm like intermediate with Premiere Pro. Before this, I never touched Premiere Pro. It really shows how much you can learn in just a year. And uh, I recorded this off my school laptop's microphone using Word document for this logo. It doesn't even fit the resolution of the screen. 300 subscribers. I want to thank every single one of you. This is a good example that you don't need to know people. You don't need to be good at anything. You just need to do what you love, and you can get somewhere with it. I never thought I'd be. I started it in September 11th, 2021. Today's September 11th, 2022. When I did this, I never thought I'd be doing it in a year. I thought, okay, I'll do this for a few months, little new hobby, and I'll stop after a few months. That's what happened with YouTube. But now look, I've grown a brand. I've got a mentor. All Things Podcast, 1 year old, AT Multimedia, 1 year old. I've created many things from it. Star Wars YouTube channel, a film company where I create short films. This really shows, man, you don't need to be anybody to do something you love. And, to everyone who's, hesitating to create something and to do something they love, doesn't matter what it is, my one message to you is go and do it. Don't hesitate. If you love doing something, if you want to try something out, go and do it. Try something new. You won't regret it. Maybe you don't like it. That's okay. Not every, as long as you try something new, because you never know what it could do. You never know how it could impact your future. I wonder where I'll be in a year. On September 11th, 2023, I'll be 16 years old. Who knows if I'll still be here? So, don't take life for granted. Do something you love because, you won't regret it. Who cares what people think? I've had heaps of doubters in my 1 year of podcasting. And look at me now. 300 subs, it's not a lot, I know. But for me, it is like 14K views. I'm happy I'm happy with the 1 year of All Things Podcast. I want to thank every single one of you guys. And, it just shows don't take anything for granted. And it'll be interesting to see where I will be in a year time. Who knows if I'll still be here? Who knows if I'll still be doing the podcast? I believe I still will be. A year ago, I doubted I'd still be doing the podcast in a year. But now, a year later, I think I will be doing a podcast this time next year. And I've been viewer interactive since day one, and, I don't see that changing. Wow. I'm going through all the old episodes, looking back on the past year. And okay, okay, I'm gonna take one headphone off. But guys, if you're wearing headphones, beware. Why did I make it so loud for like 5 episodes straight? My intro music is so damn loud. Holy crap, how did you guys deal with that? And my most viewed podcast episode on YouTube, episode 5. It's this loud. How did you guys deal with that? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. I'm glad that it's not as loud anymore. I remember turning the volume down because I did realize how loud it was, but watching all these back and realizing how loud it is now. Uh,
At the end, I don't know if you saw this, but USA President Biden, when they were
Thank
talking
you,
about
Boris.
and stuff, he said, "Oh, thanks,
I wanna
Boris."
thank,
and then he didn't know
that fellow
outro
down under.
Scott Morrison. He's like, "Oh,
Thank
thanks
you
to
very
this
much,
fella
pal.
down under."
Appreciate it,
It's
Mr. Prime
hilarious,
Minister.
funny.
No, I didn't say that.
We have many insane topics to talk about, just like the COVID cases in Queensland. Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Isaac, here for episode 3 of All Things Podcast. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to All Things Podcast. I'm your host, Isaac here, founder of All Things, and we have a guest with us today, Nick, who will be talking about lots of car stuff in today's episode.
Hello and welcome to All Things Podcast, the show that puts viewers first. I'm your host, Isaac.
Australia are 3 for 3 right now, about to win the whole Ashes tournament against England after 2 more tests, win, lose or draw. That's just the first thing we'll be talking about today on All Things Podcast. Hello and welcome to All Things Podcast, the show that puts viewers first. I'm your host, Isaac.
Welcome to our review of Season 4 of the Book of Boba Fett, and I'm an idiot. I got that my tongue right now got twisted around my words. Welcome to our review of Season 4 of Cobra Kai and Episode 1 of the Book of Boba Fett. Isaac here, your podcast host. Yo, it feels like it has been forever since the last episode, when it's only been like 3 or 4 weeks.
Alright, we got an action-packed TV series review today of the Book of Mando Fett Season 1. Do you get it? Because Mandalorian was in the Book of Boba Fett so much. Yeah, you get it? Director Jason Reitman takes over the Ghostbusters legacy from his father Ivan by bringing back all of the characters, props, gags, and famous lines from the 1984 original. You're listening to All Things Podcast, and I'm your host Isaac. This is episode 10. Everything you missed in Ghostbusters Afterlife. Russia has invaded Ukraine. The original Ghostbusters director tragically passed away. 2022 Kenobi series leaks. It's gonna be a good episode. If you're new here, my name is Isaac. Hey guys and girls, what is going on? Welcome to All Things Podcast. My name is Isaac, and today we will be remembering 2 Australian cricket legends, covering a little leak or whatever for the upcoming Kenobi series. Who knows if it's legit or not, and also touching base on the Queensland flood. Let's get into it. Today in Australia, the 5th of March 2022, and yesterday in Australia, the 4th of March 2022, we lost 2 cricket legends, Australian cricket legends, who were larger than life, who were characters, a master of their craft, and a king of spin. Shane Warne and Rod Marsh have tragically passed away. Hey, what's up everybody? It's Isaac here. Today's episode 13 of All Things Podcast. So 2022 is finally really getting underway now. The NRL has started, AFL has started. Former boxing world champ Costa Zoo's youngest son and Tim Zoo's younger brother made his pro boxing debut. Dennis Hogan now has a world title shot, and the first Kenobi trailer is out. Today's episode is gonna be fun. We got lots to talk about. Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to All Things Podcast. We are finally back after a month with no content, and today we're welcoming our first guest onto the show. Is it Tanil?
Yeah, it's Tanil.
Tanil, yep. Welcome to All Things Podcast. Congratulations to you, Elbow, for becoming Prime Minister. I'm not going to get into politics too much. I didn't even vote, and I really don't care too much. I'm under 18, so I can't vote, but I just want to say congratulations. This is All Things Podcast, so we talk about all things. And politics is something, meaning we're gonna talk about it. But just a quick little segment there. Welcome to All Things Podcast, episode 16 now. Wow. Okay. So big episode today. First 2 episodes of the Obi-Wan Kenobi show are live and premiered on Disney Plus a few hours ago, and we have a special guest with us today to talk about the first 2 episodes and give our thoughts and theories. Please welcome my good mate known as Night Jelly on YouTube onto the show.
Hello guys.
This episode of All Things Podcast is sponsored by Audible. Hey guys, my name is Isaac and welcome back to another All Things Podcast episode. Today, I'm giving my initial thoughts on Obi-Wan Kenobi Part 3. Everybody, welcome back to All Things Podcast. This is episode 18, and today I'm joined by Robbie from Stereo 10. He is a multimedia guru.
And a sci-fi guru.
Yeah,
as well.
sci-fi guru as well. Today we'll be talking about lots of upcoming sci-fi TV shows and films and exploring the world of science fiction. Hello everybody, welcome back to All Things Podcast. Today is episode 19.
My name is Isaac, and today I'm joined by Sean, and we'll be talking about Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi Episode 5. Yo, what is going on, everybody, and welcome back to All Things Podcast. My name is Isaac, and if you're new here, then welcome. Are you a lost podcaster? Do you not know how to have online guests on your show and record both your video and your guest's video in good quality? Well, thanks to StreamYards, they do it all for you. Thanks again to StreamYards for sponsoring this podcast episode. Elvis was amazing. I was nowhere near born in Elvis's peak era, but damn, did I enjoy this film by Aussie filmmaker Baz Luhrmann. G'day everybody, welcome back to All Things Podcast. My name's Isaac, you're listening to episode 22, and today I am joined once again from Robbie from Stereo 10 Brisbane.
Hello.
Welcome onto the show, Robbie. Today
Thank
we'll be
you.
talking about many different things, so get your snacks, get ready, because today's episode is going to be action-packed. Welcome back to another All Things Podcast episode. My name's Isaac, and today I got another guest on the show. This is Lockie from the Night Bandit YouTube channel. He does many stop motions, and yeah, introduce yourself, Lockie.
Hi.
This is
Um,
Lockie. He's the man behind the Night Bandit stop motions. Today, there is a big gap in the Commonwealth. Today marks the date Queen Elizabeth II tragically, sadly passed away.